Huh. Because it's 8 o'clock now.
Hey, Captain.
Mm-hmm. Yep, away you
Can you put
go.
the horse away, please? Do you want to try
I'll
your
put the
hand
horsey
at
away.
finishing the maze?
I would rather rip my beard off. I've already gotten lost in that maze a few times trying to save people.
I've even put a bunch of emergency exits this time.
Tina, how much gold to buy one lantern? I would give you all the gold on board.
For a what, sorry?
A lantern.
Don't tempt her. She's a very greedy girl.
Okay, how much? Captain, how much gold do we have? I got me a lantern. I'm giving her all the gold on board. Oh, I didn't know that. I've been begging the captain to get me a lantern for weeks and weeks and weeks.
Yes, we have a lot of them.
Um,
I'll make him. I'll get a bunch.
You guys don't have a like Arthur is still your armorer, right? Just basic armor. Oh, you don't have anybody that can do the advanced things yet. I potentially have some things that Tina might be partially interested.
Like what?
Like improved hauler saddle.
Oh, nice. Alright, so I need black. Definitely black.
I can get you black dye.
Oh, I have shit tons. I'm just trying to think of what else I need for this. So we're wanting to be moving this up, yeah?
Yeah, you were talking about kind of shifting it up and also probably stretching it a little bit to kind of better fit onto the shoulders, I think is what you mentioned.
Yeah, and then working the sleeves from that
like
piece.
Yes, and then you were going to try and tie it into the wool. An idea that I had that if it's doable, potentially not too difficult. Either
I don't mind I don't mind difficult as long as it's doable.
Okay. Well, so basically the idea that I had was in the sleeve pattern, if we could work in like a raven head on each arm.
Because I'm not gonna know which ravens those could definitely be if you have Fenrir on your chest.
Well, but I was also figuring, with the last name of Crow and all, that, it would work.
Wouldn't you prefer a crow feather? Yeah. That's Captain Crow.
Alright.
I was just thinking heads in there. Do I need to take off my sword and guns, or do you? Okay.
I don't see them currently, so no.
Oh, okay, then.
Alright, for a few minutes I'm not going to be able to hear anything because I'll be repositioning things. You always have to
lanterns.
You always have to go overboard, don't you, Tina?
I was going to make them 30, but I only did 15.
That's why we love Tina.
Just so that way I had spares.
Okay, Captain, now we have to give her gold.
Well, so Tina, something I was mentioned to Miss NightnDaeh is I have improved hauler saddle blueprints. If that's something you would be interested in crafting a few.
Are they better quality ones? Because I'm not sure we can make the components for them yet, for the better blueprints.
They don't need the components. So gliders, saddles,
Just gonna let them talk about that shit because I'm going to do this shit. Open. In here. Colton. Open. Ugh, there's white all over it. Alright, check all. Save. Download. Image. There we go. Alright, I'd hide that one for now. Pip house I'm still working on. Need to get that one done by Friday. Open this one. Where did I just put my pencil? I swear if my head wasn't attached today, it'd be long gone. There it is. Alright. Hate wasting paint. Good enough. That'll use a lot less paint. Anyways, back to what I'm actually supposed to be doing.
So if the horse has like 2,000 stamina, it'll be that plus an extra 2%.
Yeah. Well, and then so just trying to like do the mental math why I settled on the flat weight stuff. It's because like even if you have a horse that I think it's would be an excessive, but say it had 20,000 weight on its own. The biggest one I saw with a percentage gain of weight was 4%. And I mean 10% would be the 2,000. So having one that just gets a flat rate of more than 2,000, you're coming out ahead. And generally is mostly just for hauling anyway. Having it the ability to kick something while it's attacking you.
Oh, of course. Well, which one would you prefer?
I would probably lean towards just the one with the flat weight to it.
Just the flat weight?
Yeah, I think so.
Okie dokie. So 2 more of those for you guys?
Yes, please.
Alright. Is that placement better?
Yeah, I think it fills out the back quite a bit better.
I also traced all the lines to make them thicker and more visible. I'm probably going to do the same thing with your Fenrir on the top, in the front there. Because it is kind of really hard to see. It's kind of faint. And that way the lines will be the same thickness and it will kind of look like more uniform.
Yeah, I'm good with that. I feel like when I don't feel quite so old, it's a little bolder, but
yeah, but
Yeah,
if like
it
they're the
does look a
same,
bit better.
if like they're their same kind of boldness to begin with, your two will look like is meant to be that way and not faded.
right,
True.
not two different images altogether.
Mm-hmm.
Looks more uniform. Yep,
Exactly.
I'm with you.
Do you mind if I make the Fenrir slightly bigger just so that you don't lose the fine details?
Sure.
All right, I'll do that next.
And yeah, if you want to kind of adjust it however it fits a little better for your process as well.
Mm-hmm. All right, I won't be able to hear you again for a bit. Thank you. Anyways. Just tired. And my stomach hurts. I need to go put my food away. I've already overeaten. Alright, what do you think about placement and sizing of both sides? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm just looking. No, they look good.
You do know the back piece you have is already the two crows?
It's actually more of a
Of you started talking, but then you just gave up.
oh, I said it's more of like a serpent.
In the back, there's you see the two eyes and the two beaks heading facing up towards the nape of your neck?
Well, they don't really look like.
Hey Vamp, how you doing? Alright.
Do you have any more appointments after this?
No, this is my last one today that I know of.
Ah, nice.
Probably about to the move timer again.
Celtic. Alright, pick a new spot.
Go back across.
Hey Tina, you have snacks?
And most Certainly do.
This morning was fun. My first few bookings I had was I had the disease for the lions that made my vitamins go down constantly.
Oh, that's always fun, isn't it?
Oh, also, can you put this away for me?
In the usual?
Yes, please.
Mm-hmm.
So, what all do you want in your tattoos? Did you want like different uh sigils and or did you just want a whole sleeve of knots, or like is there stuff you want hidden in it other than the two raven heads?
I'm pretty open to whatever your creative vision was as far as the sleeves went. So I
Okay.
was mostly, kind of thinking knots for the most part, but again, whatever inspires you, I'm pretty open to.
Is there like specific protective runes or things like that that you were thinking of wanting?
Nothing that I had thought about.
And are you aiming towards more Celtic or Nordic? Because their knots are slightly different.
Generally Nordic.
All right.
Oh, you're back over here already.
Welcome back.
Oh, hello.
I'm trying to figure out
Blink.
inspiration.
I think I won. Hello, Tina.
Hello.
Are you guys coming on Saturday?
I don't know. What's on Saturday?
Yeah, what's Saturday?
We're having from 2 to 6 p.m. or from 8 p.m. to midnight. We're having fun and games here. We're adding more games, and we're also hoping to get, because we're like shortening the times, getting more people at once to have more people to play the games.
Oh.
All right. Yeah, we'll definitely.
And our Daredevil is also already said that he will be jumping the hoops.
Oh. Captain, maybe we can stay here Friday night.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe do you guys need more ice? Have you gone through the ice we gave you?
We're gonna probably need more for it because we're adding more games, so.
Captain, maybe we can go up to the polar and station up there for a couple days?
We've still got a bunch in our chest from last week as well.
Do we?
Yeah.
Okay. I saw I empty out the ice boxes.
Wait, you did?
I will go look. Alright, we have less than 1.5 ice boxes of ice.
Yeah, I knew we should, or still had quite a bit.
But it's only 1.5, well, it's not even 1.5 boxes. Close to it, though.
I mean, we could collect more.
It wouldn't hurt.
Oh, Rose. There's still one more.
What's everybody up to?
Thank you for the grapple hooks, Tina.
That's all good.
Is it normally this quiet these days, or is today the...
I feel like the seas have been like very dead. I think a lot of people are waiting for the illnesses to have a fix before they start waking up again. I know I personally can't do much of anything because every time I go to try to tame an animal, I get sick, and there's no way for me to cure myself because I can't find the shit for it.
Oh, yes, that's probably a big concern.
I got sick yesterday trying to cure myself from a disease. I ended up catching a second disease, and today I went to go breed my bears on an island, and um, I was like just killing time exploring the island while I waited for like the bears to give birth. And I accidentally went a little deep in the water and fell off my bear. And a tiger came, or a lion came out of nowheres and bit me one time. It only had time to bite me once before my bear killed it. And in that one time, I got sick again, and I had just gotten cured at the Navy.
Oof, that is rough.
Do you still have that sickness, or did you get yourself cured?
I had Pal go get me a cure because I couldn't leave the island, and they almost didn't give it to him because apparently they don't give stuff to people that aren't there to drink it in front of them.
Oh.
One of the Navy people had to vouch for me and basically say she's doing her tattoo day today. She can't come here.
Mm-hmm.
And that was Miss Sally, the cook with the pink hair.
I don't think I met her.
Oh, okay.
Do you know if Captain Boomer and his company will be coming over on Saturday?
They have their own event Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at the Dappers. They were invited to do a show there, but we were not, so we're just doing our own thing here.
Oh, okay.
Even though we've been doing it for 2 deployments, the other carnival is getting hired to go to multiple places, and we are not. It's kind of annoying, but whatever. We'll just do our own thing.
Then again, majority of their stuff is on ships and ours isn't.
So
Yeah, that's true.
doesn't mean we can't be invited to go and help with the entertainment. We are a traveling show.
That is true.
And we do have 2 ships that can go, the Tattoo Brig and the Moving Tavern.
That is true.
Nope.
So you want 1 crow on each arm, or do you want them both together?
I was figuring it would probably be easier to.
Easier to,
You
and
cut
then
out
you
again.
stop talking.
Easier to split them onto either arm.
I mean, no, really, because you can't do just a flip and symmetry because the arms are wonky when you go to flip things, nothing will line up. It's better to do like 2 different sleeves than to try to do symmetry. I can do symmetry, but
Okay.
it'll take me hours and hours and hours and hours.
Gotcha.
Because basically
Okay.
I will be hand drawing everything exactly the same on the other side.
Gotcha. Okay. Yes, then I will defer to you because I have no idea about it.
If you were to look at my itchy eyes, I can show you something. But that's if you can find me.
I did.
Alright, so I'll show you then. Okay, so when it comes to... Bonjour. If I could stop doing... Okay. So when it comes to these, you'll notice that, okay, so if I start here to catch this sleeve, right? If I go across, the sleeves don't line up at all. Also, this sleeve is fatter here than here. And then same with this bottom, the back, don't add up. They skewed the entire image sideways. Oh, thanks for the subscription. That's amazing. But yeah, they skewed the whole image sideways there and there so that things don't line up, so that making sleeves is almost like symmetrical sleeves is like very difficult. It's doable, but very difficult. So that's that explanation. But yeah, so I was thinking of doing like almost a yin yang with the 2 birds on the 1 arm. Or I can do 1 crow on each arm and still do the symmetrical thing. It's just the symmetrical thing will be difficult. I would basically have to like sit there and redraw everything, or just basically put the front or back on the other side. And when you go to copy paste, you have to hand draw the back side because they don't add up. That's why if you look that on your back piece, the left side, you'll notice that from like the beak of where the eye thing is fatter on the left side than on the right side because it's stretched funny. But yeah. I'm trying to think of ideas on how I want to go about the sleeve. I kind of want to do a mix of Nordic runes and Celtic knots. Well, technically they'd still be Nordic knots, but they're just not called the same. Kind of want to. Gotcha. Like I said Friday, I'm really easy, so whatever is easy for you think works best, I'm good with. Yeah, giggity. Right. I think what I might end up doing is blacking out some of the sleeve and then just adding detail to it afterwards. This is my fourth tattoo I've done today. And the last one I did was a whole blacked out sleeve with the female fire elemental on it. So that was pretty cool. I like to do the streaming thing while I'm painting because then it allows, like, even if I'm tabbed out, the person that I'm painting could like tune in and see exactly what I'm working on and stuff. And if they have like any pointers at any point of what they'd like changed. So, the fire elemental tattoo was a female fire elemental that was like the entire sleeve, and she was like casting some kind of fire magic that basically made a dome around her of fire like, well, not a dome, but like a circle around her, and then the fire at the very end of the fire turned into a dragon's head. So that was pretty cool. I streamed it earlier, but then I hid the stream because I realized that I forgot I was streaming and went to places I'm not supposed to be on stream. So I closed off the stream, but later on, what I'll probably end up doing is just clipping out those parts and then just putting the stream back on. Oh, that scared the crap out of me. What was that one? I have no idea. I think my thing is out. Okay, it was a follow. But it was delayed to updating what the sound was from. Probably end up doing one of your sleeves today.
Time to move.
Right.
Don't hit me.
Apparently this isn't far enough. Alright, let's just do. Looks I haven't watched Twitch in months. I'm a bit rusty. See, I can't even say Twitch right. Sounds like it's bedtime for Korea. Yeah. Sometimes you fall asleep even though you just literally moved. It happens. Well, maybe the fountain might not have been the best place for me to sit. That running water is making me need to go to the washroom. Be right back, guys.
I like the fountain.
It's 5 gold from the Navy.
Oh. I like the paint box on top of it though. That's unique.
Yeah, you can choose. You can choose what one you want on top.
Oh, Captain just rinsed for me. Oh. Here it comes.
We actually bought one from the last over there.
We did. Why? You know what? It's fine. Randy has a vision.
Because it's cool at the port.
Okay.
Alright, I'm getting myself a soda. I'm getting a shoddy pop, and then I'll be back at the PC.
Well, time to go stand next to the icebox over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like. Alright. Alright, let's go where it's cool.
I'm fine.
I'm not. My vitamins aren't, I feel like I still have the sickness, to be honest. I'm tempted to go check because my vitamins, I feel like, is still going down really fast.
There you go, there's a blood testing kit for you.
Jeez, everybody's following me today. That's freaking amazing. Merci. Okay, Let me just double check my. I'm going to the doctor's office. 1 second. Be
Time to
right
get your
back.
food.
Hmm.
There's
What?
food on the ground there that she threw for you.
Oh, I thought I picked up everything at once. Apparently I did not. Thank you. Holy shit, I got raided too. I didn't even notice until just now. Hi. How you doing? What was I? Oh, right. I got distracted. I'm too tired for this shit. Do I still have that sickness? Because I feel like I do. I might not, but no, see, I'm not sick anymore. I just feel like eh. Oh, I don't I don't mind the raid in one. Thank you so much for the raid in general. Um, Cloud, can you shout out him for a rating, please? I'm doing tattoos on Atlas. I hand draw them. Whee! There you go. Not sure if that worked. Did it work? I don't know. All right. Well, everybody go follow uh Tanto. I am going to have to look into setting up all my stuff later because I'm a noob when it comes to all of that. So I mean, okay, so this. There you go. That's nice and rounded out. There we go. Thank you.
Hmm? Oh, need to drink water again, damn it.
You're still sick, aren't you?
Yeah, I was told I needed to sleep for a long time. So I slept and woke up and haven't been to Navy yet to get cured.
Well, sounds like you have a to-do list to do.
To do-do-do-do-do's.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Yeah. Yes, my brain is mush, but luckily for me, drawing doesn't require brain power. Drawing is just natural talent to me. My OCD, however, that requires... See, that doesn't make sense to me. I feel like instead of doing it this way, we're going to...
Oh, you have a letter in your box.
Again?
You speak as if it's a bad thing.
It's just one of the fortunes that somebody didn't get.
Did you open yours?
I have one?
Yes, there was a spare there. There was one for me,
And
one
that's
for
mine.
Pal, one for Arthur, and one for you, because we were the ones signed up for the thing. Oh yeah, this makes more sense to me. So this could go like this as feathers. With the Celtic knot going up, over, under these feathers.
I think I might go lay down.
Alright.
Oh, good.
And Colton, if you get
I feel
tired
the
as
need
well,
to go
just let me
snuggle
know.
with the kitty.
I've still generally got maybe about an hour before I start getting sleepy.
Alright, cool.
But what about Miss Day? How does she feel?
I mean, that is also true. So, yeah, you let me know, too, if you...
See, it doesn't take brain
Sounds
power
like
for me to draw, so I can just keep on drawing. It doesn't bother me at all. It's just my speech patterns might start to differ after a while.
they
But I mean,
already have.
if you start kind of dozing and your handwork starts getting a little sloppy.
Nah, shouldn't be a problem.
I mean, I would be very okay if you did a circle with like a half moon facing upside down and then 2 dots above that half moon. Somewhere on him. I'd be very okay with that.
Okay, so say that again. I'm gonna write it down.
You know, you draw a circle, and inside the circle, at the bottom, you draw, you know, a little half moon, but facing downward. And then above that, you did 2 little dots.
And above it, 2 dots?
Yeah, yeah, all of...
She wants you to draw a frowny.
Oh, see, I had stacked the dots on top of each other in the middle.
I mean, it took the second explanation for me to kind of like trace it in my head as she was explaining
I
it.
was drawing it, but
got
like I was drawing it, but like I thought that she was like doing some kind of Celtic rune. I didn't even think of like emojis.
No, she will be an ass whenever she can.
I learned it from you, Captain. Good night.
Good night.
Well, doesn't he also need a little unicorn on his ankle?
Rainbow one, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, only if it's farting the rain.
Yeah, it's got to fart the rainbow.
Put a puddle of Skittles under it.
Yeah, like a little rainbow coming out of its bum, and it goes to a pot of Skittles.
I'm totally tattooing that to Tina. It's her idea.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Get her one she.
Hmm?
Putting the unicorn on. Get her when she's.
I know she wants it now, so I don't even need to require her to be asleep to do it. She's been asking, like, hey, when are we gonna do my tattoos? And I'm like, when are you gonna decide what you want? Trying to decide how I want this to, like, mix in with the Celtic without looking stupid. And I was like, oh, maybe I'll just make the wing go through the knot, but it doesn't look nice, so I'm gonna have to think of something else. Could just make the wing go upwards. And just this one go over like that, I think. This one just go over like that a little bit. Erase that like that. Oh yeah, that looks better. There's that. Cool. That'd be hilarious, not gonna lie. Okay, so this, this, right? Okay, now let's do this because the last part is a bit more simple for this one. Colton, what one are we at? I don't know. We'll just say 4. Open. Oh, it was supposed to be 5, but I put lowercase so I could tell them apart. So we're all good. Save. Downloads. PNG. Save this. All of this shit can go away. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, that one could go away. That one could go away. This one could go away. Open this. Then we need put some lovely little thingies on the corners to make sure it it shows up exactly where I want it. Boom. And those two can be hidden. All right. We are going to use my little lasso tool. The fuck? All right. We're gonna go copy, paste. We are going to rotate. All right. Now, boop. Do you want a color on your tattoo at all? Yeah, probably. All right. Let's back to the tattoo shop. Because I feel like it would pop more if we were to say, like, take the sky, for example, and throw it on the bottom layer, and then fill in these knots with it. So sky is the closest to white you can get in a tattoo without it just not being visible. And if we were to just fill all this, and we could do the same thing. Technically, you could choose any color, but we could do the same thing for like this up here. I'm just going to do these two for now so that you can see what it's like. But we could technically do this with all of your... Sky is one of my favorite colors to work with on skin. We're going to do this. Then we're going to go here, open this one. We're going to add sky, save here, some art paint, technically 6. And just need to grab. I'll just show you what it looks like on your character so that you can make a like educated decision kind of thing. But you could literally pick any color you want to put underneath. You could like whatever your favorite color is if you want. The brighter colors are better because the darker colors will just look like muddled black, like a bluish black or greenish black, depending on what colors you choose. But that's basically what it looks like. It's the closest to white you can get with colors. Then you have your 2 ravens, one facing each direction. But if you like that, I could also do your that and that with the same undercolor. It'll make them pop more. Alright, so then I will... Because it's a super, like, quick, easy fix. All I have to do is take the paintbrush and go underneath. Do you want the eye of Fenrir to be red or something? Thanks for the subscription. You guys are awesome. You guys keep making me jump, but you're still awesome. I swear to God, I never thought I would ever get like jump scared over somebody like helping me out with subscriptions, but you know, when your brain is really concentrated on an art project, a random sound out of nowhere, when you're expecting full-on silence, scares the crap out of me every fucking time. Super crazy how different this color looks on skin compared to in this workshop. Yeah, I do have a potato Super PC. But I did have music earlier. It's just I paused it because I couldn't hear something that I was doing, but I usually just have this medieval music shit. No, I just have a potato brain. I have to have my settings on absolutely the lowest it'll go. I need, one of the main reasons I'm streaming is so that I can like try to make enough money to upgrade my computer. But I also don't like asking for anything, so I just prefer people like just watch the ads or get the subscriptions. Because the things I could do with the art stuff, if I had a computer that actually worked half decently. Yeah, I'd rather not. Mike has already sent me a bunch of gems and coin and cash to work on his tattoo, which I still need to do. I was supposed to do it between bookings today, but I ended up feeling absolutely exhausted after the first few, so I didn't want to get too tired for the last one. This side and this side are different. What am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something. I think... Okay. I think this is supposed to be colored in. Right here. See, Mike paid for a tattoo and I haven't done it yet, so I feel like I need to finish what he already paid for before I summon him and get anything else, you know? But my two things I want to do is get a new computer so that I can do more art stuff. And the other thing is to get... Sorry, I'm distracted by drawing. Get a new computer. Well, not a new computer, but upgrade my computer. And then I want to get an actual copy of Photoshop because Photoshop, I'll be able to do GTA custom tattoos as well because they have a program where I can draw on the 3D figure directly in Photoshop. So that would be really fucking cool. And then I can do GTA. I could do like cars and tattoos on other games as well with the 3D program of that Photoshop has. Yeah, I know, right? That's why I won't put anything that big on my wish list for um and now we're adding red. Oh, actually, I forgot something on here. Why did I go so far down? His name starts with a C. Okay, so now I need to grab red paint. Since when does Tina wear a short skirt? There we go. I think that it makes your tattoos that much more visible and they pop so much more. Alright. So there's on this side there's a black bit here that there's not on the other side. So this should be there should be some black here. Let's see. This is different. Let's see. So, this guy, who's this? Did somebody actually summon him? Because, I mean, if he is here, I have questions about his tattoo that he could answer. Mike, Mike, Mike. Didn't realize he was like, Bloody Mary. Alright. Yeah, because I have a question about his tattoo. And I don't have him on Discord. Because I was trying to work on his thing earlier. So that went under there, so that means this has to go like this. Ritual has been performed. time you go? Alright, I'm gonna put her out while my character's painting for like all that colored paint. I just realized I didn't save the bit I had just worked on, but that's okay. I'll just redraw. It's like 3 lines, I think. Hopefully that's better. Hello, hello. I just pretty much need as much detail as you're willing to give me for your tattoo when I'm gonna be working on it in the next few days. So basically, okay. Now that I've noticed I say basically a lot, it's really starting to bother me. Just saying. But anyways, I need to start working on your tattoo, and I just need to know as much detail as you want on it, like colors, like placement. Give me examples of what you would like to see on it. I know cyan and blue was mentioned, but I can't remember whose is whose, because I do want to do a more feminine version of the scales for the wife.
Time to move again.
I didn't know you could paint that stage. Good to know.
Uh-huh. Also, you can pick up the water.
Because you were telling me in the, you were telling me the stuff, that information on here, but that would require me going through my stream and finding out all that information again, so that's hence why the Discord. And your wife, was that one the one that was cyan and blue? Or is that, or am I just... And you were a fan of the Conan scales, yeah? Like the snake skin? Cyan and black for D. Alright. Because I started D's, but then I couldn't remember if it was blue or what color that you wanted to put with it, so. How about you send me pictures of some of your favorite looking dragons so I kind of have an idea of like patterns in the scales. Can't sing and paint at the same time, I'm sorry. My brain is already dead. So Cloud, if you could refund those points, that would be great. I guess I'm just going to talk about everything in my character's voice. I make you just talk like a little child and make my dog mad. Fucking hates that voice. He hates it. He hates it. He don't like it. No, he doesn't. Bonjour. Noble!
I must say, I love this beautiful fountain.
It has a paint thing on top. So I put it next to Artist Alley.
Yes.
Are you going to stay up there the entire carnival?
Maybe.
She even put the short skirt on. Don't know why you were
That was a different color. Or so.
doing it so often.
Everyone's looking rather gray, I think.
It is the shimmer sickness again.
Yes, of course.
See, this is why you
They
just,
need-
have, natural gray hair, and you don't have to worry about it.
I'm already on that. I'm albino for a reason.
And that is why they need to make the doctors be able to make these sun lotion that fixes that.
Skin and the hair.
Yeah. Nice skin comb. Has Pal made any progress with some of the diseases he's been looking into?
We know where to get the stuff, it's just a pain in the ass to get. I went to go try to get the stuff and I just collected more sicknesses.
Like the other day, I went. She got more. The other day, I went to go get Wendigo tongues, and I was there for 16 hours and got 2 or 3.
That's not a lot.
And it's 1 per cure.
That is not.
And that's for the glass throat one as well.
Which happens to be what she is sick with. Okay,
And
Noble,
you also
enough!
need to go kill the mean whales to get the ambrosia from them for that same
Ambergris, not ambrosia.
I do like the sound of wailing.
Come on! Nope! Miko,
Oh,
come!
I absolutely love whaling.
Miko, let's go! Come on!
I mean, we could go whaling anytime you guys want.
I want cookie. Where are my
I think
cookies?
tonight we were gonna take out the tavern ship again.
Go for it.
Do some
Go have
advertising
fun.
for the carnival.
Go have fun. Just make sure you're fully stocked up with all the supplies
Quick
we need.
question. If you're already going out, if you happen to stop at the to different free parts, can you grab the poster and put it out while you're out? And the advertisement notice that I put in our documents as well, please.
Yeah, that'd be no problem. If we could stop at I could get some.
Like,
Or
you
even
could
if you stop at other people's ports, you can ask them if they are okay with us putting a flyer up. Like if they can put
yeah, you can just copy that one.
In fact, we previously when we were at Nort last time, suggested that we would there. They had some blank spaces,
If you guys do go to Nort, can you look at how much it will cost to get some of the whale products like the baleen and the ambergris?
Okay, so I'm looking for what the cost, their pricing, or what they're trading.
Yeah, that pretty much. Nort whaling. Apparently, we haven't confirmed it, but apparently they buy and sell resources. The resources they buy for more than what Navy will pay, because they have a massive capitalist sort of thing with the whale products that they sell them to the Navy for massive profits.
So you
I
wanted
heard
them,
about them selling the whale stuff. I didn't know they sold supplies or trade for the supplies.
Yeah, they're a trade port like we are, but they are a funded trade port by the Navy, so the Navy gave them a lump sum mass payment of coins. We can't do that here because we will have to put up a seawall and have defenses up to qualify for a funded trade port from the Navy.
That scared me.
Well, yeah, we can make a stop. I wanted to stop by a Freeport too, so. You know, they
By all
were
means.
the ones that
Go
enjoyed the ship last time, so.
Make sure I grab all of my paints. I might have to make some more.
Just grab some paints out of the paint bucket in the tattoo shop. There's a lot in there.
Okay, yes, I'll grab. I'm gonna go check what we got.
If you need supplies, there's also the horse.
I has cookie.
how's everybody for snackies?
I has cookies. I'm okay.
Yeah, still good. Thank you.
There's 2 Navy ships sailing past.
Nice. Nice. It would be funny if they were coming here for tattoos.
Want me to glide out to them? Oh, where's my glider?
Mm-mm.
I would not wish that upon you.
Tina, don't you dare! Pal nearly got killed doing it last time.
Probably need to, move around.
Let's go back to the tattoo shop. I should put an ice box in here too, since I have like half-naked people in here all the time.
Hello there.
Someone's here.
That was not your paintbrush.
Not the first thing, but the second thing was.
Yes. I was most...
So can we put or do you want me to put folders in there for all the different pen pals?
Sure.
Do you want me to read you the list who I have?
How many do we have?
It's the people that are pen pals when you folders for them.
I think it's 5, right? Pal, Tina, Steve, Roland, Miss NightnDaeh.
Yes.
Alright.
There we go, all done.
I think so you guys don't get your letters mixed up.
Oh, definitely.
There's one here for you.
I'm so easily distractible
excellent.
today, I
Thank
swear.
you.
That's all good.
I'm gonna go double check that I don't have anything. Enjoy your letter.
All good, thank you.
We put flyers in your box for you to grab.
She's running back to the ship to check her mail.
I'll start passing them out.
But yes, those 2 Navy ships,
Thank you.
they did stop out yonder.
God damn, dog. We're not playing the inside-outside game. No.
Yeah, I think the Navy ships were poaching in our waters again.
Yeah, sounds about right. Oh, the other thing I need to grab myself is a new fucking
They
computer
love
chair, because this one's
poaching the
broken.
mermaids from these waters.
Okay.
I didn't land on their ship, but I flew past, and yeah, they were hunting something out there. They didn't even notice me flying by.
You don't take no for an answer, do you? You are going to get our clan in trouble.
I mean, I didn't land on the ship. What I did was just fly past.
Yeah, and you need to stop being a fucking smartass. Just because I say something and you know, oh, I could do a loop around what she said, and technically I didn't do this. You're gonna get yourself shot out of the sky, and you're gonna get the carnival on bad terms with them. Nearly went through that.
Not allowed to
We nearly went through that with
people
Pal.
They're only allowed to shoot people out of the sky if they are flying over Navy Island. If it's not in their waters, they are not allowed to shoot people out of the sky.
Yeah, shoulda, woulda,
Unless they are
coulda.
obviously pirates.
Stop being such a smartass. This is a conversation we had
I clarified
before.
it with them in trade the other day.
I don't care. I ask you nicely not to do something, and you do the, like, skirt around what I ask you. Basically, technically I didn't. Trying to fucking...
Why do these things never fill up freaking water jars?
I'm just gonna make it bigger. Awesome. each other alone! That band took me forever.
If you're at a halfway decent point, I'm good. Call it for the.
Alright. I just finished a band, so we're good. Memorize it.
It's all been looking awesome. And so what's the?
Okay,
no.
so take your paintbrush, your right muscle, so that you see yourself. You hit the tattoo on the bottom. Your hair should disappear, and then that is how you know you're in the right spot. Well, I guess in your case, your mustache will disappear. Hey, thanks for the raid. Thanks for the follow as well. I'm just doing a tattoo. Nico!
I don't know if you could. Do I just need to memorize it, or do I need?
Yep, that's it. Just memorize it. If you want to like double check, just try loading it and see if it tells you a lot of black paint, and that's how you'll know. Should take black, sky, and red paint to do it if you saved it right.
Yep.
Awesome. I'm going to save it too, so that maybe if I have time, I'm gonna do some more work on it. Thank you. You happy with it?
Yeah, honestly, it's awesome. And I mean, I gave you almost no direction, so yes, I've been very pleased with what you've come up with so far.
I'm realizing right now that there's a missing piece of your Fenrir, but I'll fix that next time.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of schedule you would like to work with.
Every Tuesday I'm here. Every Friday I'm at the Navy port. So if you want to set up another time to come back, you can. Could do the same time next Tuesday if you wanted.
Yep. Are you typically pretty busy when you're up at the Navy, or do you have a bit of dead time?
I don't usually have dead time unless there's war bills.
Okay, so they keep you pretty busy there.
Yeah. Alright, I fixed your Fenrir. There was a missing part of the limb there.
Okay, so I'll need to re-memorize.
Thanks, Sky. Sky, just so you know, we have a carnival this upcoming Saturday from 2 till 6 p.m. and then again from 8 p.m. till midnight if you want to come and play some games with your crew and stuff. I know that the the top hat people, now I'm forgetting their name because I'm too tired. Merci. But they're basically doing a trade fair all weekend, but us is just this Saturday.
Today, but I've got some blueprints. I think you were kind of deaf at the time.
Off and on, but yeah, the Dappers.
So, Tina picked out some. Well, here I can eat.
Okay, yeah. Nice.
But so I'll make a couple of those for you.
Nice. So I know the we can make regular saddles. We could make the exotic saddles, but we cannot make beast saddles because he's not trained that high, basically.
Okay, I can make basic beast saddles as well. I did not get any blueprints for beast saddles.
That's because they're not good for anything anymore. Yeah, I know.
Okay. Do you need a couple of beast saddles then as well?
Or... I think we have 4 or 5 of them. If I were to open up our tannery, do you think you could put a few for craft? Because a lot of times people will buy a rhino from me and then they will be like, oh, can I also get a saddle for that? You know?
Yeah, sure.
Awesome. Oh, there's a cart. Thank you. Alright, so tannery is over here. Okay, it's unlocked. Let me know if there's more materials you need from it. Sorry. I'm just realizing my music's pretty loud, isn't it? Yeah, he was.
So, your short organic paste.
Alright, getting that.
And with the number of fibers that's in here, I could only make...
Make how many?
2.
Alright, I'll get you some more fiber as well. And we have the most of this right now. There you go. Sugar. Yeah, I put my music pretty loud too, so that makes it so.
6 organic paste per, so I could still only do 2.
Okay, 1 sec. How many will that make me? How much, sorry?
Just 1 more.
Okay, what
so
are we
it's
missing?
8 organic paste. It's 86 for each sapling.
Oh, I thought you said 8. I was like, okay. Okay, I'm still making more.
My voice might have carried away a little bit. Yeah, it's 86.
There's another 200, and there's still crafting more. I'm gonna stop my music. You mean you're actually coming to wake up? Your character, I think we, like, killed her so that way you can have an easier time getting on, so I don't know why. Like, all your stuff is in a box in here. So I don't know why it's still doing that. Do you by any chance organize your pockets? Well, I guess it wouldn't matter if you're dead, but... Bonjour, Doc. Weren't you guys going out?
Sorry. Yeah, we're getting the ship all stocked up.
Oh, okay. So you're like me,
Yeah,
who plan to go out and then 2 hours later you're still trying to pack a ship.
Yeah, I'm waiting on Fisher, mainly. Do you know who was that dropped off that bottle of authentic dragon's tongue?
That would be, it was a gift to me for doing something for Morningstar.
Okay. So that's the last book I need is...
It is not existing. That is something you could only buy at the Navy for, there's like a guy outside that sells that.
Of course.
The fake dragon's tongue is the only one you can make. Last deployment, nobody can make it either. People pretended they could, but that was it.
So you're up to 10 so far.
Alright, that's probably good enough for now. Merci.
Okay, and then yeah, I'll work on the improved exotic saddles for you guys.
Wonderful.
Probably tomorrow.
Yeah, because you're so a lot smarter than Arthur. Arthur's just he's set up to be our guardian, so he's not trained in intelligence at all.
Oh, well, plus he's not expert.
Yes, but he can do exotics. So he'd be able to use an exotic blueprint. Because that is just
he just probably can't do the
I can't
quest to get the blueprints.
No, we do those too. It's just we had to have somebody else craft those blueprints, craft those things for us. We just had somebody come in, use our blacksmith or our thing to get the the beast saddles made. That was it.
Okay, gotcha. If you ever need stuff like that, just let me know, and I'll be happy to help out.
Yeah. I believe the last one wasn't returned, so technically I still have 20 beast saddles, but I put it in the crate ready to go drop off because, well, I don't want them being used when we can use them for the quest, you know? So now I have some extras to actually sell. Well, not sell, but give with a sold rhino, because I have rhinos and bears and all that for sale.
Oh my.
I got tigers and lions and bears and rhinos and ostriches. Oh my.
All right. Well,
you might have to delete your cache again.
I will head to bed for tonight.
Et voilà. Thank you for coming.
Yep. So yeah, I guess if nothing else, we'll just say same time next week.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
Not a problem. Hopefully you at least like it, and hopefully I did enough of it so that you don't feel like you look silly that is only partially done.
No, honestly, I do. I really like it, and yeah, no, I think it looks awesome.
Wonderful.
Thank you. Good night. You should probably go to bed too.
I got a question. Are you logging in by doing the join last server, or are you using the password? Because I can't get in if I do the join now. I have to use the password every time. Otherwise, I had my computer trying to log in with the join now this morning, went for a nap and woke up and I still hadn't gotten in. So it just freezes on the page. So, when you do the login now, it should say redirecting. Do not click on the buttons at all saying okay or whatever. Just leave it there and don't touch it. That one, and that one, have some patience. It could take about 15 to 20 minutes sometimes, but just don't touch it. The other one just freezes. Basically, if the atlas is moving and shit in the background, then it is frozen, and if it is frozen, then it is not frozen. It's stupid, but that's how it works. Alright. Why am I coming in here? Is there anything I need to come in here for? No. I just need to go put my stuff on my ship and go to fuck to bed. Tomorrow I need to finish that new game, and then I want to go on an adventure. Wait, I need to put the food away first. Boop. Not a problem. Sorry it took so long, because it took me forever just to, like, place and reportion before I could even get started on your stuff. Also, I was being really distracted today. I feel like my work was still same quality, but it took longer because I'm so distractible today. That reminds me, I can't believe the pirates didn't find this. I unlocked everything. I need to relock everything. Because I never finished relocking everything after, because I was too busy getting all my animals bred and shit. Yeah. The pirates said I didn't have enough paint on the boat. Yeah, I was pirated. By Shiru's friends actually. It was kind of funny. Oh yeah, they stole our repair hammers, so I don't know how many we have. Okay, we have 3 left. So they stole 4 repair hammers. Alright. Alright, there we go. Everything's locked again. Yes, they did. They took 4 of them. Right. In case I die overnight, I need to put my shit in stuff. Just gonna write night because that's stuff I keep in my pockets regularly. Alright. Alright, let's find somebody to raid. Yeah. Who is streaming right now? I love how I'm like winding down and now I have the most views I had all night. That's usually how it goes. Miko, you shush your mouth. Like right now, you shush your mouth. Anybody else on DarkSide? Category. Let's check. Atlas. Okay, so there are there's one person on DarkSide. So I guess let's go raid that person. Let's go. It's a Navy officer and he's standing next to Pip, so let's go do that. Whammo.
You don't like my gift? It's crazy. Well, to me, it's interesting that you think I would have so many interesting and empty books, isn't it? It's really weird. Why would I have?
Why did you bring so many empty books?
Why would I bring so many empty books?
Why would
NRG,
you do
thank
that?
you for following.
Tooms, I know the doctor checked you over after the surgery. Are you still feeling okay?
Yeah, I've had 4 checkups so far. I'm improving slightly.
Everything
Maybe he needs more.
Great.